Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I normally review tools. However, this is a pretty cool gadget. In fact, it was neat enough and it has such good reviews that I did reach out to the seller and I asked them to send it to me, and they did, so that I can share it with you. As you can tell by the box, it's a power bank, but there's so many features jammed inside this power bank, I think it's going to be worth your time to watch. Inside the box, you're going to find the power bank itself, you're going to find a lanyard, you're going to find a USB-C charging cable so you can charge it, and it also has a carry-in bag. Now the carrying bag is pretty nice. It's kind of a felt feel soft bag. Personally, I'll probably just chuck this in one of my cargo pants pockets, and that's how I'll probably carry it. Now flipping this charging bank over, you can see that there's a solar panel on the top, and that was the first thing that caught my attention. I've had for a couple of years a solar charging battery that was purchased for me from a family member for Christmas, and I use it all the time. It's been awesome. And what really intrigues me about this device is I lay this in the windowsill to charge it, and I have never plugged it into charge. It is charged only by the sun, and I use it all the time. So it's been awesome. So when I saw this particular company, GOODaaa, was selling this, I really had to have it. First of all, it's got a very large battery inside, and obviously it does charge by the sun, but it also can charge other devices wirelessly if they support them. Wireless charging is very cool. If you have something that supports a device like my phone, you just set the phone on the back and it will start charging on its own. It's a very cool feature. No wires are needed. Located on the bottom of the device are two USB ports. This one is a USB-C. It can be used to charge a device, or you can use it to charge this device. So if you don't want to charge it by sun, you can absolutely charge it by a USB-C. There is also a flashlight on the bottom, which we would demonstrate in a second. There is a power button that turns the device on. When you hold that power button, it turns the flashlight on. Heading on up the side is another power button, and this is for a radio. Yes, it has an FM radio built in. It has a volume up and a volume down. And located on the top is the antenna for that FM radio. It just pulls out as needed. And then the dial is a volume dial. This turns that radio up and down. So to turn the radio on, we hold the power button on. It'll say power on, and the radio is on. And we can turn it up, we can turn it down, and we can change the channels. Of course, I'm in an area with not many channels. There we go. Located on the side is some tucked in cables, and I really like this feature because there's been many times where I've brought that power pack to an event and I had a charging cable, but a friend needed to use it. So having more charging cables built in is awesome. And the two charge cables that are built in is a lightning cable for those Apple devices and a USB-C cable for newer Apple devices, or basically anything Android. Now located on the bottom is a little kickstand, and this is if you want to sit it up so you can pull your antenna up and listen to the radio. So what are my final thoughts of this? Well, I think it's a great EDC, specifically if you're traveling or you're camping or you're hiking, or maybe you have a big family, you need a big battery to carry with you. I love the fact that it'll charge by solar. You could just sit this on a picnic table and let it charge. And I really like the built-in cables because I personally have had many times where I need to charge more than one device and I only brought one cable. The wireless built-in charging makes this fantastic. It's extremely useful having that feature. And with the manufacturer including a flashlight and a built-in radio, it's just got so many features that I think it would be great to take on a camping trip, or great to go fishing with. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos. At the very least, you might be entertained.